Alright, I think that's good to go. Let's see here. Okay, the volume's good. Good morning, Amanda. Sorry your phone just died. I'm gonna do... It looks like mission 2 here. Testing time. So, yesterday we went and looked for a lost home that was stolen or disappeared during the war 20 years ago, and there was a rumor that the quote-unquote cat burglar, non-amigo, had stolen the book and was trying to sell it to the highest bidder. Non-amiga used that information to lure us into a deep dark cave where she tried to rob us of all of our money and clothes, and we were saved by the minister of the Rhinocery? Mujito. Dujito, I can't say his name, but that's fine. Let's see. After we escaped, we were given a ring to unlock the house of the hero who died during the war 20 years ago, activating the magic that is forbidden. And when we went to investigate the house, he found the missing scroll called the Book of the Gods, which was a magic tome that had lost its magic recently, which was supposed to only happen once a great shadow was upon the world again, or some other doom and gloom prophecy. So, from there, I believe the second mission, a testing time, may be somewhat unrelated. It's just an intermediary mission, so let's do that real quick just to see what it is. How about this for a mission? The School of Magic, conducted by the Orrery, is seeking an able adventurer to help them out. However, it seems that this mission will require several days of hard effort. What do you think? Will you give it a try? Why not? The Orrery School of Magic is on the eastern side of Windurst Waters. Just head north from Windurst Waters residential area entrance. The school is full of children striving to become tomorrow's politicians and scholars. Putting up with them is a greater test of endurance than any mission I can issue you. So, yesterday's mission had no warning, and it took 3 hours. This one is explicitly warning you it's going to take a long time. I am concerned, so no more running around. It's in waters here, isn't it? No, this is the Rhinocery. I want to go to the first map. Yeah, the Orrery. Which I think is just north of here, so it's fine. I'll get my speed buff and just run up there. Because that is Waters, map 1. Yeah, that's that place way up there. They have a hostel. I wonder if it's cheap. So. Let's go ahead and head on over. Oh, it's Sunday. I think tonight the Mog tablets reset, so I won't have the speed buff anymore, which is sad. I like the speed buff, but Panathom, Shanana, Shanana. And Fort Miriokaka. Horuben, Kyuruben. Those are interesting names. It is nice. In this map you can see the great tree from over here, the Heavens Tower. The other map you couldn't see it quite from this distance, so it's nice being able to see it. Now I can do some inventory management while we're walking. Just put my crystals from leveling all in here. Don't really need that. I can put my vouchers and my beastman seals. And I'm supposed to be going here. Let's talk to Tawawa and see what Tawawa has to say. Do your best to help us make this year's skills test as fair and square as we can. Improvisation is encouraged, and students can work in parties, and so can you. Be careful of the time limit, though. If I were you, I'd give myself an hour to rush back to Mr. Moreno Tuano. I'm having trouble with my study weddies, so I came to the beginners class to ask the teacher-reachers here to helpy-welpy. But they all say the testy westies are a handy-wandy. And we are too busy to talky-walkie. Won't someone just answer my simple question? What in the world is Taru speak? Moreno Toano. Are you the adventurer who accepted the Arister's ardent assignment? We are excitedly expecting you. The School of Magic is setting up a skills test to see how many monsters the students of the advanced class can slay. We applied for an able adventurer to assist us in arranging our skills exam, alright? You're expecting an elementary exam, except at the School of Magic it's an enormous event that affects educatees' enlightened existence, and so we extol excruciating exactness. First, fine friend, find out how ferociously fierce the foes are in the field where the skills test is being formulated. Carry this charmed doll to Tarangi Canyon, can you? My magic mannequin will memorize how many monsters you main there. The doll's enchantment expires at the end of one day. Once the wizardly works wear off, it's worthless, so kindly come back quick. I'll immediately magic my miniature marionette. I presume you are punctually prepared. Roger, roger. Incantation Incorporated. Godspeed and Goddess bless. Creature counter magic doll. It didn't really say how many creatures to defeat, so... Huh. And I don't have exit yet. Not that I can't use it on Red Mage at level 40, so that's fine. Tarragna Canyon. Let's see. I wonder. So that's an hour. So about 1 hour into stream, I'd have to be back. I have warp, so that's fine. I don't think there's a good teleport to Tarragna Canyon, because the outpost is in the next zone, far away. We'll see. Get a Raptor-chan. And then yeah, we'll go all the way up to the north. What's up? Is there any good? No. If by sheer coincidence one of the NMs is up, I would go and kill it, but I don't see anything. Ugh. My nose is so stuffed today. Hopefully it's not affecting my voice too much. I think it probably sounds like I'm purposely plugging my nose, like talking like this, really nasally. I wonder if this would work for any characters if I just plug my nose. Ah well. It'll be fine. I wonder if there is anywhere to teleport to in the canyon. Wait, what is that? Duke Decapod. Alright, let's kill Duke Decapod. I have no idea. This is probably a horrible idea, but... ah, no, it's fine. He's weak. Did he just cast magic? Ah, Pelte. Oh, did he just drop a fur? No, it's a shield. Okay, that's like a white mage shield then. Not that I need it anymore, but NP plus 5 isn't horrible. As long as I don't have dual wield, I could probably use that. That actually wouldn't be so bad as a paladin shield back in the day. But, you know, things like that are not as useful. With leveling being as quick as it is, it's very quickly obsolete. Which I think I'm happy for the leveling in this game allows you to progress so well, but at the same time it's lost some of magic of finding these items. Finding a good item for a paladin, be like, maybe I should start a paladin or a summoner. What can equip that? White mage, black mage, red mage, paladin, dark, summoner, blue, scholar, geo rune. Even a rune fence early on, that would have been nice to have that extra 5 MP. But alright. Let's go to Tarragna Canyon. And we have a little bit of time to kill stuff here. Defeat stuff here. Excuse me. It is morning. I did have a nice breakfast today. I put away the curry, but there's a little bit extra left, so I went ahead and threw it into a bowl of rice with an egg. I can't do fried or raw eggs. It's just a little too weird for me. Shouldn't say weird, but I don't like the slimy texture. So I cook the egg whites pretty good and then leave the yolk runny. Need that. So just an egg, curry, and rice. It's Japanese curry, not Sri Lankan or Indian curry. So extra thick. Potatoes, carrots, and radish. Daikon radish. Daikon radish, actually, I really enjoy cutting up. It's just such an easy thing to cut. I feel like it wants you to cut it. It's very satisfying. Alright, we're gonna go look for an area with some more Dommels up north here. And see if we see any weird names. In particular, I think near the base of this mountain, we should be in range to see if there is another notorious monster alive or not. So we're gonna go ahead and start beating stuff up here. I have an AoE spell, so I could just start gathering things up. I don't have stone skin, but it's probably fine. This is probably fine. Alright, we'll goblin. Just kind of get a nice sampling of everything that they have to offer here. Big Maui. Oh, come on. And then we'll cast on this guy. That about does it. Oh, there's one Dommel. That's kind of surprising. Any healing items? No. Just heal ourselves real quick. And then from there we can just kill stuff normally. As soon as you see the animations. Oh man, too soon. So many treasure chests. I'm just ignoring them. It makes me sad. It's fine. But still, I have no idea. I'm really not sure how far to go with this quest. So we will just kill a few things, or defeat a few things, and head back, I guess. Let's go to key items, temporary. Spellcast on enables it to count the number of monsters that the bear defeats to be more than the magic wears off in a certain amount of time. Okay. So it's literally just waiting for me to hit an unspecified amount and be defeated. Which is fine. But that's an NPC. It really makes this whole issue kind of hard to figure out what's going on. So we'll just defeat a few and see what happens. Come on. Come on. Feathers can be useful for crafting, but those necklaces are useful for repeating quest. I think they were changed to be stacking now. Yeah. Necklaces used to not be stacking. I'll take this. this quest is really open to interpretation. So we'll see how it goes. What is this clump of enemies up here? There's some bees. I should probably switch to... That's fine. Switch to a weapon where I haven't quite skilled all the way, but that's not necessary. I don't think there's anything that I have that I need to level at this level. Just club. I'm hoping for some MP regen. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Let's do 30. So 3 more enemies will be 30. We'll go and we'll check how that's doing. 30 seems like a good number. I'm imagining the number should only be 10, but 30 memories. 30 enemies. This goblin's probably digging for gold. You know, we can do 31 just in case. Maybe one of them didn't count. This is a nice ability. I need to get regen. Dommel up there, and then I will warp back to town and see if they're happy with my progress. I think the idea was that it just takes so long to get here that you'd spend 10 minutes traveling there, 10 minutes traveling back, and then you'd only have a few minutes to actually fight things. shadows are just weird when they're touching the ground. Okay. Ooh, another Dommel. Hey, just for fun. Alright, we are gonna go warp. Warp back. Oof. Okay. Then we're gonna go to Windurst Waters to the Mog House. And then go north from there and go and talk to Toeno, or whatever his name is. Idea of how far behind we are. I just can't imagine that you'd have to defeat more than 30 enemies. That just seems silly. Let's see here. Counting charm cast. I don't know, this resonated back by then. Wow, I vow it's now 10. So low, 14 hours to go. Sublime, you've got plenty of time till the chime. See how many months skills before. So I can't actually turn it in until the time chimes. Huh. If 10 is sublime, then 30 should be more than fine. Do I dare look up exactly how many I'm supposed to do? I wish I had White Mage up to 36. So if I had been doing this on White Mage, I could do White Mage, Black Mage, and just literally teleport and warp back and forth. And this wouldn't be an issue. Either way, I'm going to pop into the Mog House real quick to heal up. And then... what's the level 40 gear set? I don't need it. Let's go to Windy Woods. And I'm gonna go look at weapons real quick, because I need to upgrade my weapon to a level 40 weapon. Strictly speaking, I could probably start the quest for my relic weapon, since that's decent, I think. For level 40 at least. Eminent. We'll see. But I also think I need to be careful because I'm not mistaken. This quest can be a little weird. I also wish that Windurst was a higher rank so I can get a mercenary captain's belt. But I think you have to be rank 1 to get those. Let's see, 40 to 50, sword. Flame digging. Knight sword. What other weapons can I get for red mage? I don't think there are any. There's a bow. But let's get the... Damage is only 22 though. Like a falcon, 28 and 30. 31. 22 plus flame damage is so weak. Like, I do 19 damage right now. It's hardly an improvement. Let's see. 13, 19. Uh, 27, 22 in light damage, 27. 23. So... Holy Sword, Divine Sword. I guess we can get the Divine Sword. Go to House, Wardrobe, put it in the Wardrobe. I'll swap it out for that. There we go. It's a better sword. What does it look like? It's not a bad model. Anyhow, let's go back to Taroga Canyon. Which... Is there any easy way to get there from here? We can probably warp to the outpost, or warp to the zone with the big spine. What's it called? Maripidus Mountains. I could probably go to Maripidus Mountains and get there faster. But it's a big zone. Let's see. Araganu, Maripidus Mountains, tabs. This is probably fine. I understand why most people skip this particular quest. At a bare minimum, it takes a day to do. Abilities, mount, raptor. I have to go way around. This may be slower than just walking the other way. What a shame. but yeah. Drogaroga's spine. Drogaroga's spine. There we go. Drogaroga's spine. I'm trying to think of what the armor is that I'd normally have at level 40. But I don't think there is any, because I'd go all the way to 50. So... yeah. Once I get down here, I can skip over to the other side at some point. Might not be bad to drop down. Yeah, there we go. Because there's a huge valley. You can see the cracks on the map there. Just below and above where it says Gale's Mouth, there's little holes in the ground. So you can't run straight through it. But I'm just gonna follow the road south. Unless this cuts through right here. That's nice. And I think I can go around on top of these things on the very edge here. And then I should be fine. There we go. I have only a few minutes. Because I have until the in-game clock hits 24. And then I have to run back. Well, no. I have to run back before the in-game clock hits 24. So that's 10 in-game hours, which is about... minutes? Something like 20 minutes. Which isn't so bad. I'm just afraid they're going to send me to another place after this, and then be like, oh, now that you've done that one, why don't you also do this one? I'm just like, man, I could have done all this in the same day. But oh. Ah, the wind weather. The green light. I can feel its power run through me. So I've got normal weather and I've got wind weather for that Carbuncle quest. To become a summoner. Survival guide. Hold on. There's a survival guide here? Before you lies a survival guide penned by the Adventurers Mutual Aid Network. It touches on topics such as teleportation battles. I could have just teleported here the entire time. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Well, that really nullifies any advantage White Mage has. Let's see. Now I just have to go on a murderous rampage. trying to think if I should do any other RPGs for Yamada. Because as much as I love this RPG, it's not always the most interesting thing to watch, and I have a hard time thinking of things to talk about while I'm going through the distances in between. It's a really nice game if you want to sit and think, and I do that a lot, because I don't actually have to think about too much while I'm playing. Sometimes there's puzzles to do, but it's not particularly difficult. So in that sense, it's not like I have to put a lot of effort into what I'm doing, at least for now. But there really is nothing exciting about the game itself. The story is what's really good. I just wondered where his eyes are. Like he has like a little helmet head thing and he has a giant noggin and then his eyes are underneath here? Or are his eyes like on top of the antenna like the crabs? Who knows? These walking radishes, easy to tell where their eyes are. Ooh, four-leaf bud. Anything interesting? Absolutely nothing interesting. And I already leveled in this zone, so I already have the special items in the chest, so there's really not a lot of point in opening those right now. There's a lot of chests in open zones. It's getting dark. Hopefully I can turn this in before it's been a full day. Somehow I think this is going to turn into like another 3-hour quest. Which, to be fair, the next quest would be like 3 hours if I didn't already have access to all the towns. Because I can just teleport around. So I've got that going for me. But also, these quests are designed, or they're supposed to be designed, so that, like the rank 1 quest you should be able to complete by the time you're level 10. Rank 2 quests, like 25. Rank 3 by 35-ish, maybe 40. And then 5 is 50. Is really how it's supposed to be. But who knows? Let's see. Yeah, still nothing particularly interesting. Oops, I fell. Let's get up here a little bit. I guess this is why I also liked games like EVE Online, because you can sit there and mine and think and not have to worry about too much. Let's see, I've got 3-ish in-game hours before I should head back. Let's see here. Still not seeing anything in particular for special enemies. It'd make this more interesting. Let's see here. I'll go up into the hill here. What is up here? Ice. There we go. Elementals have huge physical defense, so hitting it with a sword is really not helpful. Hitting it with ice magic, however, is very effective. I can't do anything with those yet. I think those are for teleports later, but I don't know. They've added so many methods of teleport in this game. You don't have to be a mage to have efficient teleports these days, but having black mage with warp is still handy, so you don't have to have items with you all the time to warp. Alright. Lots of dominoes over here. I'll pop a few more of these dominoes and then we'll go back. Which I'm concerned because, like, the NPC was impressed that we had 10 kills when we actually had 30. So I don't think we need more than 10. The issue is just that we have to wait until the end of the day to turn it in. And if I'm not mistaken, there's like a time limit for when you can turn these in. At least I can get a bunch of crystals by killing the, or defeating the wind spirits. That's handy. There we go. Poor rabbits. That should about do it as far as timing. Yeah, 21. I should head back. What I'm afraid is I'm afraid that he's gonna want to have like 3 places checked. He's gonna be like, also, can you do the Maze of Shakrami? Also, can you do this place? That will honestly be the worst. But whatever. I can honestly say skipping this quest is absolutely worth it. Absolutely no good comes from trying to do it. We'll get the first part done, and then maybe tomorrow. No, tomorrow, maybe tonight, we'll do the second part. And then we might be able to get 2, 3 done tonight. Where's the door? Can you let me open the door? Thank you. There we go. G, I see it. B, after 21B. There's just 2 hours to bust. Alright. So, I'm gonna wait here and see if he will want it right at the ending. 'Cause I feel like this is a quest where like you have until 24 and then you have to finish it and turn it in within 1 hour of the day ending. But just in case, I'm going to try 1 hour before the day ending and see if that works too. Either way, it's about a 3-minute wait, I guess. No. Yeah. 3 minutes. We'll wait. Let's see now. Anything going on in the world? Yeah. There's a lot going on in the world. Let's not talk about it. Yeah. There's not much to talk about today. I want to cook something. I want to bake some bread. I haven't done it in a while, but I don't have good bread pans. So I need to find on Amazon or something, I need to find some good bread pans. And then work on my technique. I've made bread before. I've done it good a couple times, but I need to work on making bread consistent. I always find the main problem with making bread is either you have to eat a lot of it and then try again, or you're wasteful. And I don't like being wasteful, so if I make a bunch of bread, I have to eat it. So I really can't make a ton of bread all at once because I'm living alone, so how am I going to eat it all? I don't have anybody I can give it to, really. Unless I convince people it's like a snack and just give them bread and butter. It's like, here, this is delicious, it's bread and butter. Sprinkle on a little bit of sugar or something like that. Nah. That's what I could slice the bread and toast it and add a cinnamon and sugar butter to it and then toast it again. And then pretend that it's a snack. Okay, so I can return it in the last 69 creatures. That's higher than I had hoped. Well, it wasn't worth worrying about with the talk of that the monsters have grown potently more powerful lately. The next treacherous terrain I will try to do is Buburimu Peninsula. I proceed to presume, but still, that will wait until we've time to kill. And that's that for thank you. So, do I need to do more than one? Like, let's wait a second and see if he'll give me another one. And if he does, we'll pick that up, and then we'll go talk to the gate guard and see if the mission is done. And then if the mission is done, we won't worry about it. I can't imagine that this is a worthwhile quest. Ugh. 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, that works. Around there, we'll have first results record, I'm sure, when we plan our next skills exam. We'll give you a word when we hold the test, which you're always welcome to watch. Okay, no. So he mentioned it, but it's just a tease. That or I have to come back next week. Which I could see that being a thing. Like, come back once every conquest tally. That's fine. It's only expecting me to do like 30 total, so if I do 60 or so, that's more than enough. Let's see here. Need to sell a bunch of this stuff, because I don't really need... Well... I have... my satchel just full of dumb stuff. So, Let's just put all this stuff in my satchel for now. Anything that's like crafting related. Probably have bat fangs in here somewhere. No, I don't. I really don't need the mandragora buds. Or do I? Is there anything I'm just gonna get rid of? I can get rid of the Marlboro vines. I really don't need the tongue of sulfur. I have giant femurs in here. Beetle jaws? No. Animal glue. Crawler. Colculus. But I still have... I need to upgrade my sack. Which I can do in... woods. Oops. Let's go to woods, go to the Mog House area. And we'll go get our sack expanded. You can drop some of the armor in the sack, because I don't need that stuff wasting space, and then I'll put some of these crafting items in there, because I do want to... Eventually I do want to level crafting. Because if I can find a way to afford to level crafting, it'll be way better than trying to pay 30,000 gil for a level 30 crafting item. That's just silly. Expand your sack. Okay. So we go to Mog's sack, and now I have that, so let's just get rid of all these potions. I don't actually want... Willow wand, brass cap, like I don't need that stuff. I'm gonna keep these, I'm gonna keep these, I'm gonna keep this. Bomb ash. Like, let's do that, and then... Do any of these people sell anything? No, not really. Okay. Let's go over to the gate guard. And if I go to missions, nation... Yeah, it's completed. Talk to this lady. How may I be of service today? The missions currently available as follows. I'll go ahead and start the Three Kingdoms, and then I'm going to take a break for this morning. You came at just the right time. We have received a request for help on a large-scale mission from Heaven's Tower, but we're short adventurers to dispatch just now. The Secretary of Heaven's Tower will be explaining what the mission entails. Proceed there immediately. Alright, so I have accepted the Three Kingdoms Determine the state of affairs in Sandoria and Bistak and render assistance on behalf of Heaven's Tower. Inquire at our consulate in each country for more information. Traveling by ship from Mura to Selbina is recommended. Way ahead of you there, game. I did that last week. So this one won't actually be too bad because I can just teleport to all the nations, and this will give me access to, when I finish it, this will give me access to the next set of quests that I want to do. So what I may do is I may finish this mission, and then I will go start Chains of Promethea, and then I will go and do the rest of the quests that include, like, going to Primivion for Rhapsodies of Vanadea. So that's the plan. This last mission was so silly and dull. I'm kind of sad, but oh well. That's the exciting part of this game, I guess. I will see you next time, and love you, Amanda. Have a good day or night, or whatever you're doing at the time.